And if it is a comment on your appearance or anything like that, then fuck those people.
This is one of my questions I used to ask a lot. Tell me a time where things were like tough, like should I give up, kind of tough, and what was the inner dialogue that you had to do to keep moving forward?
I think there was an audition I had one time where it wasn't said, but it was implied that my face doesn't belong on TV.
Oh,
And it was a comment.
there's a side comment that you overheard.
Yeah, gosh, I don't even remember what it was for, but I heard that, and I heard a comment about my eyelid. And my eyelid, it's always been kind of a sensitive subject growing up, and I've always contemplated getting it fixed, or not fixed, but worked on. And I always thought at that time, I was like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe my face doesn't belong on TV. Because a lot of people don't look like me on TV. I get it. They're probably right. But it took a really strong support system to talk me out of it, to talk me out of getting an operation, to talk me out of not moving back home, to talk me out of, or to talk me into, you're supposed to be doing this. Lots of conversations with friends and family that kind of reminded me that no, there's other things for me, and yes, I'm supposed to be doing this. And I go, I'm sure a lot of people go through this stuff, especially getting 10,000 no's before you get a yes. That it's a normal thing.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is, and it's nothing against you. And if it is a comment on your appearance or anything like that, then fuck those people. It's been a long journey of kind of accepting the way I look and accepting that this is me, and this is what I'm rolling with throughout this career.
Did you do that? That one. I saw you on TV.
Oh,
That one.
the Oscars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it for that song?
Yeah, This Is Me.
that's
Yeah,
right.
The Greatest Showman.
Dude, that song. I watched that movie on the plane.
Uh-huh.
I cried the whole movie. I'm like, I'm not supposed to be crying on the fucking plane right now. But that's such a powerful song.
Yeah.
And I'm just piecing that together. It's like your journey, and that's I don't know how I guess powerful that moment was.
Oh man, you have no idea how many strings that hit, because for our audition tape, we had to send a tape, which I found that casting notice through a theater company that I auditioned for but didn't work for. And they're like, you should submit to this. So the instructions were sing a song, learn this dance, and tell us what this song means to you. And in my tape, I was like, well, being in this industry and not having a face that you normally see on billboards, having a lazy eye, I've had to deal with people saying no to me all the time. But like the song says, this is me, accept me for who I am. If you don't, I'm still accepting of who I am.
Shit,
So
body chills now, too, dude.
And that was the great thing about that performance, is that those people that were on stage had stories like that. And they were talented people, but maybe had a lot of experience with physical features that people didn't want.
Yeah.
And just to be out on that stage on national TV, and to look up and see Denzel Washington and Meryl Streep in the front row.
Yeah.
It was like a culmination of my entire journey. It was like, I've stuck with I've rolled with myself all this time. This is where it brought me. So yeah, I'm on the right path. It's crazy, bro.
I'm getting a third round of chills right now. Because it's so fucking cool hearing that, because it's like you get here, you're struggling for 2 months, trying to get just to get a job to pay bills.
Mhm.
Now you're fast forward, like doing doing shows and now all the way to Grammys,
Oscars,
yeah,
yeah.
Oscars. Did you have an expectation of how long it would take? It was like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be on this by next year.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of set goals and things like that, and especially when I first moved out here, I'm like, I'm gonna be on a TV series by this year. But like I said, the path kind of changes as you go through it, and you're gonna take turns that you didn't think that you're gonna take.
Yeah.
So I've kind of come to, like, I still set goals just so I can still have the drive and really go for it.
Kind of gives us like something to aim for.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm accepting of the fact that it might not happen right away. It might not happen at that point, but it still could.
Yeah.
It
just won't happen on your timeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
It never happens on your timeline.
Yeah.
It never does.
I think that's I think what made me excited for that story is like it happened when it was supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I think that's one of the things that who are like, I don't know, maybe type A personalities or people who are first timers and want things to happen quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's really about, because we don't have control of the goal we achieve. Like shit, like I want to make an extra $1,000 in a month. Okay, that's the goal, but it's always like what happens in between.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't do the things that get you there, then it's not going to happen. And even then, there's going to be goals that we set for ourselves, and no matter how much work we put in, it's like it doesn't happen. And I think that's where it's discouraging for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Which is something actually now I'm curious about. Like when set these goals, like in your earlier days, like when you didn't hit these goals, what was the impact on you, and what was the process to continue striving for it? Because like I said, people are like, oh damn, I didn't make it in a year, guess time to move back home.
I mean, I'm the type of person that kind of takes negatives and forms them into positives, so I kind of use that as the driving force to work harder. And I think that's a really hard thing for people to do, but luckily, like I'm very like headstrong, and I kind of like keep that drive and that motivation. Like the haters motivate me, and like all those no's motivate me to get to that yes. But again, I'm not perfect. I definitely have like those times where I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
But like I said, to have a strong support system is very important in this career. People that can relate to what you're going through, people that can lift you up, that can, talk you through situations that you can't tell yourself. Sometimes you just have to hear it out loud, because you're not going to say that stuff to yourself out loud, and sometimes you need someone else to like remind you of that kind of thing.
Especially if you're in that tough spot, even saying some positive things are a little hard to hit, because right now, at that moment in time, it's like an echo chamber of like not feeling worthy.
Yeah.
But sometimes that one affirmation from someone else is like the ripple effect to change everything else.
Absolutely.